Hey guys, it's your girl D-Light, and week 2 is long gone. Let's say deuces to week 2, and we are entering week 3. So I'm gonna do a quick recap of these 6 teams in week 2, and let's go over things that we should expect from week 3. So first up are the Texans. They are now 1-1 and they face the Jaguars in week 2. And as of week 2, the Jaguars are 0-2. Now, they both played each other in week 2. So what I saw from that game, both teams had pretty equal defenses that resulted in a lot of strip sacks, fumbles, and just regular sacks on the quarterback for both teams. The only thing that we could tweak a little bit for the teams are the O-line needs to be a little bit more solid, and for both teams, the protection on Gardner Minshew and Deshaun Watson wasn't great, but it's going to need to improve for week 3. Although it was a low-scoring game for the Texans and the Jaguars, the result of a win for the Texans was well worth the fight. Now going into week 3, the Texans play the Chargers. The Chargers are now 1-1, and the Jags face the Titans in Thursday Night Football, and they really showed it. After seeing their performance of the Jags, I think they really came out with their guns loaded and ready to roll. It really gave everyone hope, coaches and fans alike, in winning the game 20-7. Now moving on to the Dolphins. The Dolphins are now 0-2, and I feel they would need a complete re-evaluation of their whole team, quarterback and receivers, offensive line and defense alike. They were completely dominated by the Patriots in week 2. The coverage on the receivers were accurate, but they were not precise, as Fitzpatrick's performance was very underwhelming. But a look ahead to week 3, they face the now undefeated Dallas Cowboys, who are 2-0 and are looking spectacular, and I have a feeling that it's going to be a repeat of week 2 for both teams, where the Cowboys do win against the Dolphins and the Dolphins do show another underwhelming performance once again. While the Cowboys have been riding high and the Dolphins going low, I do hope the Dolphins can pick themselves up and give the Cowboys a run for their money. In the end, I do not have anything bad to say about the Cowboys, but on a fresh tip, the Dolphins will be starting Josh Rosen over Fitzpatrick this week against the Cowboys. Now on to my beloved Saints. So what I saw in week 2 against the Rams, they really need to cut down on penalties. They really need to step up their defense, and the O-line needs to really hold up for Teddy Bridgewater. Now addressing the elephant in the room. As a Saints fan, with Drew Brees suffering a season-altering injury and resulting him from being out of the game during the Rams, he will be out for 6 weeks. Now, Coach Payton has ensured the trust in Teddy Bridgewater as our backup quarterback, and now with the starting role, it has sent red flags throughout the fan base. Now with Teddy having the starting role, he has played in games during the preseason and last week in week 2 against the Rams. It has really sent up red flags for the fans whether he's the right fit, and if problems are not being solved, Sean Payton has recruited Taysom Hill as another backup quarterback to share the role. The Saints will play the Seahawks in week 3, and I do believe we will have a chance. If not, we will have to make some more improvements in the upcoming weeks. This will definitely be an interesting game for the players as well as the fans. I'm hoping for the best for Taysom and TB, and hope we can get a win out of this game. Next and last but not least, we have the Carolina Panthers. Now, the struggle is absolutely real in Carolina. After a devastating loss against the Bucs, they're going to need to set a reset button. There are problems with the whole team and need to be reevaluated, especially after week 2, Cam Newton's performance was very underwhelming. There is a lot of mess to clean up in several areas. But I really do look forward to a comeback in week 3 against the Arizona Cardinals for the Panthers. I really hope for them to get a win at least by week 5. Either way it goes, the Carolina Panthers against the Cardinals will be a must-see game that I'm looking forward to in week 3. Well, that is the wrap of week 2 recap and week 3 expectations. I'm your girl D-Light, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye!